little sharks, it is the inflatable sea lion here, and I'm finally doing my fish updates. Huh! Huh! Can I just do that like 50 times? Okay, so let me tell you a story. When I moved, I used our well water at my new house. And what I did not know, and I made a big mistake, was that the well water has a high concentration of silica and phosphorus. And do you know what that means? Huge algal bloom in my tank. My whole tank was dark brown. I couldn't even post any pictures of it. I couldn't film anything because I was so embarrassed. It was just dark brown, and I didn't want people to have a reputation. I didn't want people to think, ew, the inflatable sea lion, her tanks are crummy. And so I did a whole shutdown. I put a blanket over my tank for a week straight. I turned the filter pressure up. I did a lot of water changes to try to get rid of that algae. I scrubbed all the substrate, all the plants, and when the algae died, it just fell off of everything, which was amazing. It was the happiest moment of my life to lift up the blanket and see that there was barely any algae left. And all the fish, they ate the dead algae. They were just eating it off of the substrate, and it was amazing. You can see Kitten doing that now. And if you don't know who Kitten is, she's my gourami, my blue gourami. She's the largest fishy in the tank. Now, I do have everybody in here, which is pretty dangerous because I have so many fish. But I'm going to be talking about my future plans. So pretty much the girls get along extremely well. Canary is best friends with Scarlet. Scarlet's best friends with Moon, and Moon is best friends with Canary. And it's a big circle. They hang out in a squad, and it's amazing. All the bettas just love each other, and they will just swim in groups to try to find food together. It is the freaking cutest thing. It's like watching neon tetras. They just swarm around in a group, and it's adorable. Soon, I will have a video of each individual fish I own, which will be pretty long. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I'm going to show each fish individually, tell you where I got them, tell you their name, how much they were, and all that, or if I bred them or something, and I'm going to go over who the parents are, if I know them, and I think that'll be an awesome video. Somebody requested that. They said, can you tell me where you get your fish? I can never find them anywhere. And I'm like, well, I don't know what fish you're talking about because I bred the ones that you're probably thinking you can't find anywhere. They're hybrids. Some of them are purebreds, but the majority of them are hybrids. So, and I'm fine with that. I don't see why people have a problem with hybrids because I think they're just prettier, and there's a lot more fish that come out of them, different appearances and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's cool to have a large majority of varying fish rather than the same exact fish. You know what I'm saying? The same colors and stuff. So you can see there's plenty of room for everybody. There's plenty of plants, plenty of vegetation. You're not even looking at the full tank right now. And it looks pretty empty because everybody just chills and hides out, you know what I'm saying? So, there's room for everybody. It's fine. They all get along. It's chill. So, that's pretty much all that's happening in this tank. And, there's not an algal bloom anymore. It's amazing. I just want to cry right now over how happy I am. So, let's talk about my future plans of this tank, actually. Now, I don't want to say I'm waiting for everybody to die off because I'm not. I want them to live as possible, the limit that they can. I want them to live, the longest lifespan possible. So I'm not saying I'm waiting for them to die. But when everybody does pass, which I don't want to happen, please don't take me as the person that is oh, I hope my fish die, I can get more. I'm not that kind of person. I would never be that kind of person. I just don't have that mentality to want my babies to die because I have a really strong connection with them. But after they do pass, which will hopefully be a long time from now, I will be getting a set of new fish, and I'm gonna try not to buy a fish until then. But I think I'm gonna make this a Molly's tank and one male betta. So I'm gonna have some female Mollies and then one male betta. And there'll be varying Mollies, not all the same type. One of my good old fishy friends on Instagram and YouTube, they actually got, I forget what they're called. Is it Dalmatian red tail Mollies? It's something like that, but they're yellow and they have black spots and a red tail, and they're so cute, and I really want to get them. But I won't be getting balloon Mollies because, as you can see, both Tubby and Clementine passed away, which were my 2 balloon Mollies, and it was not my fault. It was actually because of, I don't know, not old age, but they, just with that body type, the short and stocky, chubby body type, they won't live that long. They can't live that long because it's just not functional for survival, and it's quite horrible. They look cuter than a regular Molly, in my opinion. That is just my opinion, but they don't live very long because of that short and stocky body type. So that's what's happening. Canary is actually a lot more friendly with everyone. She just got pushed over by the water current, and she did it again. She has been hiding in that boat for ages because of Kitten. She hates Kitten, but now she actually chills in the plant and she socializes with people. So that's just great. Like, everybody's doing fine. So now I'm going to show you my betta tank with Siren in it, which, you know, I didn't really necessarily need to show you it because I just posted a video on setting it up, so you already know what it looks like and all that. But because this is a fish updates video, I will show you everybody. So here is Siren's tank, and I apologize for the reflection. But as you can see, I sort of have the brown algae growing on this tank too, which is stressing me out because I don't want it to take over his tank either, so I'm keeping the lights off. This is only 3/4 of his tank, so don't freak out like, oh, you have a fish on a boat. Like, I promise I don't. It's just that I only usually show you guys a small portion of my tank so you can actually see the close-ups of the fish, because I like to see people's fish in the video rather than their whole tank. You know what I'm saying? So people are always like, you can't have that many guppies in a tank. And I'm like, honey, this is only 1/4 of my tank. Like, shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment if you can relate, if you are a fish YouTuber and have to battle with people about overpopulating your tank. And yes, my 1 10-gallon is overpopulated because originally I was allowed to have 2 tanks. And then I was only allowed to have 1 10-gallon. So my plans sort of got completely ruined. But yes. So Siren is happy. He looks gorgeous. He is so much happier and comfortable with me than he was when I purchased him. And you can see he has a wonderful personality. I just purchased him a betta leaf. Actually, I didn't purchase it. I actually went Christmas shopping with my grandmother because she always takes me with because she doesn't know what I like and that kind of stuff. So she's just like, hey, you can come with me and pick it out. And I bought him. She bought him. Oh my god, I had to keep. Okay, she bought him a betta leaf, which I will be doing a video on my Christmas haul. So, if you like that idea. And I would say, if we can get this to 30 likes, I'll do it. But, I'm still doing it. So, if we can get this to 30 likes, or any lower, wink, 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 or any higher, wink, 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 I will do my Christmas haul. And I just want to say, before I even end this, I'm going to say it in the actual video itself as well, but it's not a form of bragging, and you guys are going to say, oh my gosh, you got a lot, but everything I get will be from my one grandmother, my uncle, my other grandmother, or let me just say grandparents, 3 sets of grandparents, because my one grandmother, yes, she did get remarried, so I have a lot of relatives. My great-grandparents, my other great-grandparents, and my great-great-grandparents. I have a lot of relatives, okay? I already said my uncle, my other uncle, and what else? My parents and my brother, he's gonna make me something, and I'm gonna make him something. And my best friends. We're all buying gifts for each other. So don't be like, oh my gosh, you get a lot from your parents. Like, it's like all my relatives. I'm gonna do one whole haul. Actually, comment your suggestion. Would you rather have one whole haul or divided videos of like, you know, I'll just do my parents' haul, and then maybe I'll do my grandmother's haul, my grandparents' haul, and then maybe I'll do small relatives and friends haul. So, comment whether you'd like it in one big video or in 3 or 2 separate videos. Leave your suggestion. So I will be doing that, and I'm sure there'll be people that dislike it because they're going to say, you're bragging, but I want to show you guys because in my mind, I think hauls and that kind of stuff is like a form of updates. Like, when I just shook that camera up. When I film a video of me getting new things, it's not so I could be like, hey, I got new stuff. It's so I can make you guys aware, like, I have this, I'll be using it in this tank. Like, I always share what I use it for. And I don't want to do a separate updates video just for, like, an item I bought. Say, I bought that heater. I didn't want to do an updates video just to tell you guys I got a new heater. I wanted to show you everything I got. And if I don't get more than like 3 items, I don't film a haul because I don't like when people are like, hey, new haul, and then they have 1 item. I will just say new heater if it's 1 item and I felt like just doing a review on the item. So now you know a little bit more about my channel routine and my fish tanks and that kind of stuff. Now you guys can be close homies with me. Yeah, I need to do homework now. So, thanks for watching. If you're not part of the Shark Poll already, make sure to join us by clicking subscribe so you can become an official little shark. And you can be epic. You could be like, guys, I'm technically a shark. You could tell all your friends. You could tell your family. They might think you're insane, but like, that's cool. You could just be like, hey, I'm a shark in my mind. Shut your face, okay? So, there you go. Okay, I need to chill. Like I said, I need to do my homework, so. Check out my Instagram, serenading_siren. I post fish. I post Coldplay things because I love Coldplay. Like, if you guys don't know I love Coldplay, you don't know me. Okay. I love how my friends are like, hey, Megan, what's your favorite band? I'm like, honey, if you don't know that, you don't know me. Yeah, I don't expect you guys to know it, obviously, but now I do. If you just watch this, you better know that. I know Affinity Jama knows that. And I know that, who was it? Was it Animal Lover or Bella and Bettas? I know one of you knows I like Alt J as well. So, if you guys want to impress me with some good music, with my music type, then, you know, you better know I like them. And I also like Arctic Monkeys. If you like one of them, comment. I'm sorry, I'm just draining. We should just have a talk session. You know what? We're gonna do that. We'll call it Tank Talk. That'll be my next video, okay? Okay, bye. Just kidding, I'm not leaving. Just kidding, I am leaving. Just kidding, see you, little shark.